Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Springfield Cardinals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. Darryl Kyle gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Manny Aparicio will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. Swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon.
Boys, that's 99 right through it.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he'll come right back to the fastball here as it's 0-2 right out of the gates.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along, 68 at first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's check out the Springfield defense. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Eddie Espinoza will get his first cuts here.
Let's go, Cardinals.
First pitch coming. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
On the ground, softly back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Number 31 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. In there, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Jose Cordero will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Ball one. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. As we get to the bottom half, let's get a look at our starting lineup there right on your screen. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Manolo Capua will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Manolo Capua.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting second, second baseman.
Pat Hall will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Kenny Reardon will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell he's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Joe Fraser will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, catcher, Junior Rivera.
Junior Rivera will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Ronald Batista will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Right is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Ricky Farr will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
2 times now he's painted that fastball in the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Wyatt McClory will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 pitch. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Very high. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Michael Wright will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go. Here we go.
Fouled straight back. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Espinoza is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Number 79 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And that misses. Ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Batista is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Anthony Brown will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Anthony Brown.
And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Manny Aparicio will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Playing golf today? He'll swing at anything.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Reed is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The left fielder, number 30, Eddie Espinoza.
Eddie Espinoza will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Water.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Go get him.
Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Number 31 will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his third home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Jose Cordero will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Cordero.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Three and two now. Joe Fraser would be next. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Joe Fraser will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he takes ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Oh, yeah.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. The Hooks lead it 2-0. Paul Shepard will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Kevin Batista will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch is hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman
Brian Lopez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0. Junior Rivera will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
catcher, Junior Rivera.
Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Ronald Batista will try it again. He flew out his first time. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
You gotta get in there. Here you go, guys.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you what, he had to be sitting on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out in front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Ricky Farr will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Reed is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Anthony Brown will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9 hole.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Manolo Kopua will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Pat Hall will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Kenny Reardon will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest.
Come on, Kenny. You can do it, Kenny. Let's do it.
First pitch on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And this ball will be chopped foul. Two out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Manny Aparicio will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Put him away.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The left fielder, number 30, Eddie Espinoza.
Eddie Espinoza will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. One out, nobody on.
We got nothing to worry about here. We got him.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 31.
Number 31 will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, come on.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Wyatt McClory will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good curveball, strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Espinoza has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Michael Wright will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Go, Wright.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Let's go, Michael. Come on, Mike.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Got him. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Number 79 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The Hooks lead it 2-0. Jose Cordero will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Jose Cordero.
First pitch to him. To right field. Reed is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Joe Fraser will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now the 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Junior Rivera will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First offering on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0. Paul Shepard will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Left fielder, Paul Shepard.
Ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
Here comes the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Kevin Batista will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he lays off there 1-0. And this one's a bit higher as that's in there at the knees for the first strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Ball 2. Now here it comes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Brian Lopez will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Manolo Kapua would be next. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. 7th inning coming up. The Hooks lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mark Fellows will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 92, Mark Fellows.
Ronald Batista will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Ronald Batista.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Ricky Farr will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Here's the payoff pitch. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Anthony Brown will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Get two!
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Oh, and he rips this one to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Manny Aparicio will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and the runner back in standing. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Fouled back. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Throw it anywhere. This guy'll swing at anything.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Eddie Espinoza will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Let's kill the inning right here.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Manolo Kapua will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Manolo Kapua.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Pat Hall will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now the first pitch. Ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
Kenny Reardon will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Grounded, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Monty Downey is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 35, Monty Downey.
Number 31 will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Jose Cordero will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Joe Fraser will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Junior Rivera will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And this will be fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Wyatt McClory will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. They just look lost on it.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Michael Wright will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
Now the 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to him.
Cut fastball, and there's strike two. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now, 3-2 with a 2-run lead. This has to be in the strike zone. You can't work the corner here. This has to be right at it.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Number 79 will dig in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Brown is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ronald Batista will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Ronald Batista.
First pitch coming. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot. A couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Ricky Farr will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late.
And you know what? We see this happen way too many times. The ball's a nice little comebacker. He's got plenty of time to make this throw to second. But for some reason, he's got to wait an extra half second for his middle infielder to cover the base. And that delay just threw the timing of this play completely off.
Anthony Brown will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Manny Aparicio will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
The 1-1 home. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Juan Santiago will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Juan Santiago.
Eddie Espinoza will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Here it comes, 2-1. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now. Number 31 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw.
Now batting.
Here's another look at
Number
first base.
31.
I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Number 31 will stand in. 2 hits, including a homer thus far. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball, if it can be called that, 1-1.
Club now, let's go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-0. Paul Shepard will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because He's done a heck of a job also.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
That's a big one there to start the night. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Kevin Batista will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled back. Lined hard to center field. Brown is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Ryan Lopez will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. At a changeup in there, 1-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone.
Oh, and that is just heartbreaking right there. And I don't care which side you're on. You got to feel for the guy. 8 2/3 no-hit innings. And with the finish line in sight, it all comes crashing to an end.
Manolo Kupua will stand in now, and on the mound with the no-hitter a thing of the past, the focus has to turn to finishing this one off.
Yeah, they'll let him keep going to try to maybe get that one-hit shutout. But he's got to be careful to avoid a letdown right here because he's not home yet.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Ice cold lemonade! Ice cold lemonade here! Here we go.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, this is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Eddie Farmer is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 28, Eddie Farmer.
Pat Hall will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And then just one pitch later, he basically turns a double into a triple. This is going to be scored a wild pitch right here.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
And once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And they're going to slice that lead down to 1 as this is good for extra bases. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Good look at this one again. This is just ripped right over the first baseman's head, and he coasts into second base with the RBI double.
Kenny Reardon will work now on getting that tying run home from second. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging it.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Wyatt McClory will stand in now with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the ninth. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Brown is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, it was that run in the top of the ninth that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Corpus Christi comes out on top, 3-2. So long from St. Louis.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Springfield, 2 runs on 3 hits. 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.